Bowser faces 10 years in jail, $4.5 million in damages in Nintendo piracy case. Team Executor member Gary Bowser plead guilty to trafficking in circumvention devices, aka selling custom firmware that enabled piracy. Nintendo has won a major victory in a case against 52-year-old Canadian Gary Bowser, a member of hacking group Team Executor who was arrested in 2020. Bowser, better known as Gary Open Online, plead guilty to 2 counts, conspiracy to circumvent technological measures and to traffic in circumvention devices alongside other members of Team Executor, and trafficking in circumvention devices, as laid out in a plea agreement filed on October 28 and obtained by Torrent Freak. He now faces a maximum sentence of 5 years in prison for each count. Nintendo has become increasingly aggressive over the last several years in pursuing ROM websites and hardware hackers who make it possible to run pirated software on the Switch. Team Executor was behind a custom firmware called DesXOS, which it sold through a network of resellers, a controversial for-profit enterprise, considering most custom firmware development is free and open source. Nintendo went after resellers first and has already won some cases, but the case against Team Executor got the US Justice Department involved. Bowser, who bears no relation to improbably named Nintendo of America President Doug Bowser, was indicted alongside other Team Executor members Max Lauren, who was arrested in Canada and has yet to be extradited, and Yuaning Chen, who remains at large. Bowser was arrested in the Dominican Republic and extradited to the US to face 11 felony counts, including wire fraud and money laundering. As laid out in the plea agreement, the government made the case that while the enterprise attempted to cloak its illegal activity with a purported desire to support homebrew enthusiasts who wanted to design their own games, the predominant and primary design of the enterprise's products was to allow purchasers to play pirated ROMs. The plea agreement states that Bowser ran the website maxconsole.com, which hosted information about Team Executor's products, and that the team created and supported ROM libraries of games that could be used by the enterprise's customers.